good afternoon or something. I mean, I don't know. Why am I even putting a timestamp here on this video? It's kind of irrelevant, right? I mean, you can watch this at like 2 in the morning, fucking 9 o'clock at night. Who gives a shit, really? Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Skeptic Steve. This is my first video onto my YouTube channel, and I'm creating this channel because I feel like I've reached a point where I really want to contribute to the whole skeptic/atheist community, but I'm not necessarily going to be centered on just SJW topics and just religion topics, but, yeah, I mean, this is going to be my first video here, and really what I have for you guys today is, an anti-marijuana advertisement, which from, what I'm guessing is Arizona, because it's labeled, like, Prop 205, say no on 205, and I believe in Arizona, the fucking bill, the question regarding marijuana legalization is like Proposition 205 or something like that. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be my first video. I'm gonna react to this video, kind of gauge an opinion on it, why I think it's bullshit, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and move on.
4 years ago, Colorado voted to legalize marijuana. Colorado now leads the nation in the teen use of marijuana. Marijuana edibles are marketed to children.
Alright, so right off the bat, so he said that teen use of marijuana is now, like, I guess the highest in Colorado or something. I'm not even gonna bother looking up that statistic, so I'm not gonna go ahead and say whether or not that's bullshit, because it very well could be true. But the fact of the matter is like, it's really not that big a deal. Take into consideration that people are using marijuana all around the entire country, regardless of age. I mean, there's people that are as young as 13, and there's people as old as, like, 90 using marijuana for various reasons. Legalizing marijuana never had a real true impact on that when you can take into consideration that this has been something that's been pre-existing. Like, marijuana is so fucking widely used. And, you know, I could kind of repeat myself and restate that in like 1,000 different ways, but I think I've already made my case. Legalize marijuana or have it be totally illegal. People are still gonna fucking consume it. And it's still widely available. Ugh. Okay, enough with that. As for edibles being marketed towards children, why? Because they're candy? So, hold on. I mean, this is the same argument that people have against fucking vapor products. They're like, oh, well, you know, vapor products are sweet now, so therefore, vape is being marketed towards kids. That's funny. I'm an adult and I enjoy it. Does that make me suddenly immature or something? That doesn't fucking make sense. Marijuana is a very strong component. A lot of the fucking marijuana edibles are sweets to mask the taste. It's how it is. They're not fucking being marketed towards children, because if they were, there would not be age restrictions regarding regulation. Every fucking bill that you see in regards to this is like, oh, to people 21 or older. Yeah, and to me that's reasonable. It is. I would say 18 would be better, but it is what it is. Clearly it's not being marketed towards fucking children. If anything, if you don't have a legalization, then children are more fucking viable to get it, because they can just call up their buddy and be like, do, and the buddy's not gonna fucking care how old you are. All he's gonna care about is if you have the money or not. So this argument is just fucking absurd. Let's just move on here.
Children. And marijuana-related traffic deaths have increased 62%.
Pretending that this is true. I'm not advocating that you go drive high, but there's plenty of people that do. I find it really hard to believe that marijuana alone would contribute to an increased rate of traffic deaths. 62% also sounds like a really inflated number. I'm not saying this is impossible again, I'm saying this is fucking highly unlikely. It doesn't seem right to me. So, let's just move on to the next point here.
We were promised new money for education.
And you got it. You got hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know where you invested that money. If you didn't invest it in education, then you fucked up. The numbers are out there. hundreds of millions of dollars overturned for Colorado.
Instead, that money's gone to marijuana regulation in the pot industry.
How does that even work? This is a business that's run mostly by private people. This is not something that's been fucking monopolized. If your state is actively going ahead and bailing out businesses of this in this regard, then that's your state's fault. This isn't fucking even a business that needs that level of treatment. It seems absolutely preposterous that the state would go ahead and be like, oh, well, marijuana's legal, I guess we should give money to the weed people. No. You fucking have already created the laws, you've already created the stipulations. That's it. Let people make their businesses. It doesn't fucking make sense that it then costs you more money because weed was legal. No. You fucking, again, achieved hundreds of millions of dollars, and now it's like, oh, well, that all went to the goddamn system. That's your fucking fault. If that's true, that's your fucking fault, and it was not necessary.
Denver schools got nothing. In one Colorado hospital, 50% of newborns tested had marijuana in their system.
Okay, the only way that this would be remotely possible would be if 50% of the new mothers or whatever at that hospital were smoking weed while they were pregnant. And if that's the case, that's not weed's fault at all. That doesn't, like, if you're fucking pregnant and you're smoking anything, that's your problem. You shouldn't be doing that. So, yeah, I don't believe this statistic at all. Again, it's another statistic that seems way overblown. And two, even if this is true, then I'm sorry. You can't expect the rest of the world to be that disgustingly irresponsible. And I think it's offensive that they would even make this a fucking reason to not legalize marijuana. Because, yeah, I don't think everyone's gonna be this irresponsible. That just blows my mind. I don't know, I think this video's about over. Let's find out.
System. Don't repeat our terrible mistake.
Yeah, that's it. So, they're saying it's a terrible mistake. I think I've already really addressed everything, but just to kind of recap, marijuana is already publicly accessible to teens on a black market. I mean, there's weed dealers in just about every fucking district. I don't care who you ask like 5 people, you're eventually probably more than likely bound to find a weed dealer already anyways. Doesn't matter how old you are. Regulation of marijuana is going to make it so that people that are under 21 aren't going to be able to legally buy the fucking weed. Edibles are manufactured because of the fact that, one, adults like candy, two, sorry to say, it doesn't make us immature, and two, to mask the taste of a strong thing, which is marijuana. It's a very strong scent, strong flavor. Traffic accidents, I don't really believe marijuana had that much of an effect. If traffic accidents truly rose 62%, then wow, that's pretty crazy, but I'm pretty sure there's other factors. What the hell else was there? Yeah, the money definitely more than likely went to education. If not, if it truly went to the system, then that is the fault of the state. That's not the fault of the fucking bill at all. And lastly, what was the last thing? Oh yeah, if 50% of newborn babies had marijuana in their system, that's the fault of those mothers. I mean, that's pretty absurd, but I think it should be common sense that, hey, you shouldn't really consume illicit substances no matter what people say while you're pregnant. And I clearly have no problem with the usage of marijuana, but yeah, if you're pregnant, like, just don't consume it. Like, really. Unless a doctor tells you it's okay otherwise, you just shouldn't. Alright, I think that about wraps us up. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video. Go ahead and give me a subscription. You know, hit that subscribe button. And, peace.